global lighting?
No, but there is a light right next to your characters. It should be illuminating your immediate.
Yeah. I've just got a black screen.
A black screen, and then I see Kelly and Game Master.
I mean, I can see people's cursors.
Oh, that's the cursors. Okay.
Yeah, I cannot see the people. What we really love is a technical run-through.
Yes.
Minnie's liking watching everybody's cursors, though.
Oh. Right.
Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's a button for each token that says Vision Enabled, which is off by default. Now, why would you want Vision to be off by default?
Yeah. But hey, you've literally opened everybody's eyes.
There you go. You should all be able to see your immediate surroundings, and you should be able to move your
I'm still just seeing black.
You're still seeing black. Okay.
I can't move my character.
Okay. So
this is all very normal teething stuff, people. Don't panic.
We're on a 10-minute delay. We're streaming my standby.
Yeah.
Start streaming soon, so.
Oh, and you found a GURPS module for sounding.
yes, we're gonna find out how well it works, but yeah, it's got a built-in character sheet at least, but I don't know. It's not. It doesn't seem to be as slick or as automated. Okay, Carrie and Joe, can you guys see at least now?
I'm still seeing black with
You're
little
still seeing
cursors.
black.
I see. Okay, so now I see a little.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, well that is something. Carrie, did that do anything?
Nope.
Look to the right. Film's nothing. Okay.
No.
Oh my god. Hi. No, I know, just make a jump. I know, I'm really sorry I've been out with it. I know. I'm so sorry. I had to go to a thing. Okay. Have you had a stressful day? Okay. Oh, alright then. Oh, and I left the Hoover on the floor.
Oh, that's better.
Gosh. Oh dear.
That is better.
Oh dear. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, hello. Oh, it's just tomato sauce. You can walk past it. Okay. Alright.
Nope, that's scary.
Whew. Yeah,
Hey, I
apparently...
see things.
Oh, okay.
And I can move.
Oh yeah, I can move too.
Okay.
There we go. Nice.
Okay, great.
Can you guys hear the dum 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 of Minnie's shaking the table?
No.
Nope. No.
Okay.
Negative.
I can hear it, but I wasn't sure if my mic was picking it up. I'm just trying to figure out how to roll on Foundry. I mean, I've got my actual dice, but I was trying to figure out how to use Foundry.
I don't think I have anything else I need to talk about, Kelly. Everyone's logged in, so we don't need to talk about passwords and stuff, so...
Are you gonna steal my dice?
My to-do list from yesterday says roll up your GURPS animals. Oops.
I mean, you did. Some of them.
I mean, we'll just improvise. It'll be what it'll be.
You got a bear, you got a wolf, you got a flying animal, you got a cat. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, there's. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Was that the basic rule set?
Yeah.
Page 455. I think this is the book that goes to 455.
Yeah, you're looking for the basic set. It should say basic set campaigns. It's the
Yeah, it's not the basic. It's not the basic set characters, which is the physical.
Well, they're both
that I've got
basic
on my
set.
desk. Yeah, I know, but
Basic set campaigns is kind of like the DM guide, and that's the one that he shared just now. And basic set characters is like the player's guide.
I know, but so the basic set characters, I have a physical copy of it on my desk, right in front of me. But the campaigns, I do not.
Campaigns, yeah, that's the PDF he sent.
Yeah. I was just wondering if I needed to look at the book that was physically on the desk in front of me, or if I needed to open the PDF. But I do actually need to open the PDF.
Oh, I get you.
I was just trying to minimize the number. Trying to minimize the number of things I had open on my desktop. It's okay.
I tried to buy a physical copy of the book, and apparently they are sold out like everywhere. Nobody has them.
Yeah. I've got the characters obviously from before. Anyway, there we go. It's fine.
Having my microphone.
All right. Just let me know when we're ready. We'll get started.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, kitten. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if this works.
I think we're all set.
Hey.
It kind of looks like it's working.
Yeah.
We'll fix all this later. But you can see us. And
hey, that looks great.
okay, I wonder if people can hear us. Is there anyone? Do I have to turn up the sound?
Yeah.
You can hear us?
Sounded like it.
Yeah, I can hear me. I can hear us.
Oh, hello. Is anybody out there?
I know, but can other people hear us who are watching it through the stream?
Well,
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
I
I'm
can
hearing
hear
my
you through the
echo
stream.
on the stream because
Oh, okay. Okay, great. All right. I was like, no, I know, babe. We've been talking for quite some time. Okay.
Ooh. Hello, doppelmonger.
Oh, hello.
That's Rick.
What's up, Rick?
I probably shouldn't say your real name.
I know. Carrie's like, and this is their
That's my
social
friend.
security number. No. No.
Here's his address.
But no, yeah, so this is also hello and welcome to people who'll be listening to this later or watching this on YouTube. This is our first ever episode of our GURPS superhero campaign. Yay!
Yay!
We should do some introductions here in a second, but just want to let everybody know this is the first time I've ever streamed anything, and even though Raven was kind enough to get with me earlier and tell me everything, 100% of all I know, I'm still at about an 85 with OBS, so we're getting there. Baby steps. We're getting there.
You'll get there.
So
it's a steep learning curve. So
yes. So anyway, this is going to be an actual play that we will be streaming live and on not every Saturday, but hopefully many Saturdays in a row or in sequence. And It will go out as a podcast episode on Mating Habits of the Modern Geek on the following Monday after the Saturday that it airs. If you're on the Mating Habits Patreon, you'll probably also get your video version of it on YouTube and audio version of it on Saturday. Everybody else will have to wait until that Monday, unless you catch it live. So that's all I have to say. I'm Kelly Hightower, and I will throw it to. I'm playing in the game. Todd, our DM, introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. I'm Todd Sullivan, and I am going to be our GM for this game of GURPS. We'll be playing in a alternate world where we're on a planet that is similar in Earth in that it has human beings and about our current level of technology, but it's got different continents and countries and whatnot than we have here in the real world. And we're going to be playing superheroes, and I'm excited. I can't wait to play. And I'm going to be all of the NPCs, I guess. So that's the character I'm going to play.
Oh yeah, I should have. I'm playing a character named Sullivan. You can call her Sully, and she can control glass. Okay, who's next?
I can go
Carrie,
next.
how about you go?
I'm Carrie. I'm playing a character named Sunny, Sunburst Bean, and yeah, I'm really excited to be here. And I don't know if we're like, are we sharing like our powers and stuff? Or
I did.
okay, then yeah. So I'm Sunny, and I can teleport, and my cat is stealing my dice. This is Minnie. She's not a player, but she's going to probably be making frequent appearances. So say hi, Minnie. She's going to be stealing my dice a lot. But yeah, anyway, Sunny, my character, I can teleport. I can also speak with animals. And I have an emotional support capybara named Captain Snugglefoot. So he'll be around too.
Joe, do you want to go
in
next?
transmission.
Sure. I'm Joe Hogan, and I will be playing Barrier, who is he's a lawyer, but he is also a wielder of energy blasts and force fields.
So I guess that leaves me. My name is Raven. I'm going to be playing Lorelei, and she is a shapeshifter.
All right. So we've got Kelly is your character's real name is Sully, right?
Sullivan, yeah.
Yeah. And what is your character's like superhero name?
Oh, Shatter.
Shatter. AKA Shatter. And Carrie, is your character's real name Sunny?
Yes, her real name is Sunburst Bean.
Sunburst. If that's her real name, what's her superhero name? Like Susan?
You know, I don't think I came up with a superhero name.
You don't need one. Your character's real name is superhero-y,
Yeah.
So that already works.
Yeah.
Joe, what's Barrier's real name, or is Barrier his God-given Christian name?
No, his regular name is Donovan Graves.
Ooh.
And I didn't even think that it was meant to be an homage to the great and powerful Donovan in What Is Not, but it can be.
Yeah, it's weird, but in an alternate universe where Joe and I's roles are reversed and he's the GM, I'm playing a character named Donovan. So you're stealing your ideas from the best there, Joe.
I think when you created Donovan originally, I was like, "That's a great name. I use it for a lot of characters." And
I think you did,
forgot.
yeah.
Yeah,
You said something like
yeah.
And Lorelei sounds like a real name.
Yeah, Lorelei is her real name. I actually don't know what her superhero name is.
Cats McGee.
Yeah. Sorry, this is
No worries.
That's my third ball in a row that I've dropped for today.
No.
I am
No
underprepared. I will bring you one next time.
It's
Well,
all
I
good.
didn't
You've
have
got
one
stuff going
either.
on in real life. That is.
Yeah.
It may
I would
happen
also-
organically.
Yeah, maybe.
That might
like
even be
to-
better.
I would like to point out, I don't know how many of the people at home I don't know if people can see the Foundry virtual tabletop or not, but I tried to match my character. So I've got, the pink headphones, I've got
my
the blue
gosh.
hoodie. I tried to match my avatar.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
nice.
awesome.
Yeah. Well,
And-
in all fairness, I tried to match
I've
mine.
got
I'm controlling
Captain
glass right
Snowfoot.
now, so.
There you go. Oh, I love the Kappa Mara there. That's great.
My Captain Snugglefoot. Squishmallow.
All right. Uh, should we just hop right in? Is everybody ready?
Let's do it.
Oh, Joe, you
Yes.
were instrumental in naming the planet Rara. Can you tell us all the proper way to pronounce that?
I think it was Rara.
Okay, that's what I've been saying off camera. So we're gonna stick with Rara. Okay.
But not Rara, because that.
Rara.
Right. Rara, not Rara. In
Well,
another
Todd
dimension.
never pronounces anything wrong anyway.
No,
so-
exactly. However you pronounce it is the correct pronunciation, Todd, because you're in charge. So
I'm loving
great.
this respect for my position as GM. I don't know how long it's going to last.
I was gonna say it didn't last very long last time, but
We're getting off on the right foot though.
Just don't give anybody a jaunty hat and you'll be fine.
Oh, jaunty hats are cool. All right. In an alternate dimension, on a planet not unlike Earth, but in this world called Rara, human beings lived and loved and invented writing and fire, not necessarily in that order, and everything was going just fine until about 10 years ago. An alien spaceship appeared in the solar system, where the inhabitants of Rara had never made any contact with extraterrestrials. And so this was a momentous occasion, especially when everyone who had a telescope saw the thing explode. So contact was never made with whatever life forms had been aboard it. And this was obviously a huge event in the news and everything. Everyone was talking about where did they come from? Why did their ship explode? Oh my goodness. Then everyone started talking about the massive wave of radiation that was bombarding the planet from the spaceship. That was concerning. Doctors and scientists said it was probably safe. And then little tiny pieces of the spaceship started crashing down on planet Rara. And they were less safe if you happened to get hit by one. But if they landed near you, scientists again said you were probably safe. Probably. The largest of these spaceship parts landed on a continent known as Luxtria, in the middle of the rainforest there. The elemental nexus has become something of a religious not figure, but a religious monument. People visit it and worship it because it is the size of a skyscraper, even though nobody exactly understands even what it's made out of, much less what part of the ship or whatever it was. And then, just when everybody started to say, well, I guess the radiation's not killing us, and I guess these alien ship parts crashing into the planet from time to time isn't killing any of us unless someone happens to get struck by one, but the odds of that are very small. So I guess this is all fine, and everyone started to go back to their regular lives. And then some folks noticed that they had strange powers. They thought to themselves, I couldn't levitate my coffee cup and bring it to me with the power of my thought last week. That's new. Some people became very strong. Some people became very stretchy. Some people could hold their pee for days on end. It was a little bit random. People, but a lot of people ended up with something. I shouldn't say a lot of people, maybe 5% ish of the people on the planet have developed these strange powers. So that has taken a lot of getting used to. That was about 9 years ago that people started developing these strange powers. And over time, law enforcement began to complain about how difficult it was to apprehend criminals who were using these strange powers. Standard police equipment and procedures and firepower wasn't always up to the challenge. So then most police forces recruited superpowered people into their organization, into their ranks, but that also became problematic because in any sort of law enforcement agency, there's a lot of rules following and following of the person who is in command of you, above you. And people with superpowers sometimes get a little egotistical and don't want to listen to orders of mundane, normal people bossing them around. So that didn't go great until finally the big five nations of the planet, the country of Zondi, the country of Monique, the country of United Begristia, and the country of Gravaggio. Oh, and of course the country of Peppery. The big five all gathered together resources in an international effort to create uh, a law enforcement agency that could really take care of criminal superpowered people specifically, mandated specifically for that task. And this organization, which has come to be known as, um, it's got a cool name. Here we go. Yes, the organization is the Global Unit of Remarkable People, Superpowers. That acronym stands for, or that acronym is GURPS. If there's any coincidental connection between that and a tabletop role-playing game that we might be familiar with from our real world, that's, whoa, surprising. And certainly didn't take the combined effort of many people thinking for many days. But so the Global Unit of Remarkable People called Superpowers, having formed to police superpowered people, also, of course, is recruiting superpowered people. And so we find each of our characters on a helicopter flying out into the middle of the sea, where your pilot explains to you you're going to be landing on what is known as the Berg. It's actually the iceberg, and that is the headquarters for the GURPS organization. And as it comes into view, you see it as a large concrete slab sticking out of the ocean surface. And you already know, because you were all sent pamphlets for explaining the organization when you signed up, it is a massive underwater tower. You can just see the quote tip of the iceberg above the water. That's where helicopters and planes can land and ships can dock and all that stuff. But below the water, it is a vast sea lab going all the way down to the sea's floor. It's essentially a city in international waters with people from continents, all the continents of the globe. People from all sorts of different walks of life have been recruited to work here. Scientists and military folks and commanders, civilian civilians as well. There's also living quarters. There's movie theaters. There's gymnasiums. There's parks. There's schools. I mean, there's all assortment of people living here and working here for the goal of containing criminal supervillains. There's also on the bottommost levels of the Berg a bunch of detention cells, jails for captured, incarcerated criminals that are superpowered and would easily break out of your average jail. So you guys as you guys all land, and your 4 helicopters land about the same time, it's a very large landing area.
Oh,
We've
we're on
already
different
talked about
helicopters?
you all come from different countries. You all come from
Oh,
different parts of the world,
right.
but you've all been brought together here to work for the GURPS organization. So we've already discussed names, but as Sunny Sunburst Beam steps off of her helicopter and looks around, and everyone else looks around at her, what does she look like? Can you give us a visual description of Sunny?
Okay, so yeah, Sunny, she's a young girl. She's, late teens. She's got, very petite frame, long pink hair, naturally pink. She doesn't believe in dyes or anything like that. She looks very human. She's just, a normal young young woman with pink hair, and she's holding her little capybara friend, and he is not, some capybaras can get really really big, but no, this one's just like about, maybe, I don't know, 2.5 feet long. And she's kind of holding him. He's kind of big for her to be carrying around all the time, but she's used to it. She always carries him. And she was raised on a capybara farm, so she's used to carrying them around. He was kind of the little runt of the litter, never grew very big. So yeah, that's Sunny. And she's looking around just wide-eyed at everything. She's never seen a helicopter before. She's never seen any of this kind of stuff before. So this is just very overwhelming.
When she looks over to see Donovan Graves stepping off of his helicopter, what does Donovan look like?
He's tall. He's pretty good looking. In kind of a purposefully put together way. He's in a charcoal suit with a teal undershirt. No collared shirt, just a t-shirt with the blazer over it. And he's on his phone. He's kind of just scrolling on his phone.
And
Oh, no.
if Donovan bothered to look up from his phone to see Sully debarking from her helicopter, what would he?
If I could interject. Sorry. I was
Go
just gonna
ahead.
say I didn't really explain like what Sunny was wearing. She
No, you spent a lot of time describing your capybara.
well, Captain
I mean, priorities.
Snugglefoot
Right.
takes precedence. But Sunny is just in a very giant, oversized light blue hoodie and just like yoga pants, black leggings basically, and tennis shoes. But her standard attire is super giant hoodies to just kind of hide in.
All right. And what does Sully dress up in? A big baggy hoodie as well?
Sure. No. So Sully gets off of the helicopter. She's incredibly tall. She is looks like she's very in shape. She's got long, super long brown hair that's very just glossy and beautiful. And she is very graceful with all of her movements. And she gets out of the helicopter and says, "Ugh, I hate flying in helicopters. It always frizzes my hair out." And so she walks out to where everybody else is gathering.
And as she looks around at the other two folks, and then she sees Lorelei debarking her helicopter, what does Lorelei look like?
Lorelei's very ordinary looking. She has sort of shoulder length, kind of dark blonde hair. She's wearing just like a hoodie and some jeans. The hoodie's got like a video game logo on it, so she looks like a sort of geeky. She's just very plain. She looks slightly awkward, slightly nervous, but she's kind of looking around, interested in what's going on.
All right. So the 4 of you are herded together by the helicopter pilots, and told to wait here, and very shortly a young man, I shouldn't say young man, like 25-ish, I guess. He's a young adult man, and wearing a uniform, a black and blue uniform, and holding a big old firearm that is not like anything you guys have seen in civilian service. Walks over to you and he says, "Are you the new recruits?
It would seem so.
All right, follow me." And he leads you to a elevator shaft where you enter, and he pushes a button, and he says, "You all are going to meet the commander." A few minutes later, you guys are walking out into a big command room, big command center, with a whole bunch of people working on a whole bunch of stations, and one lady, what we in the real world would consider an Asian descent person, is standing there with her hands behind her back, overseeing everything. She turns and looks at you all, and she says, "Ah, the new recruits. Welcome aboard, everybody. Let's see here. We have," and she points at Sunny and says, "You're a farm girl, aren't you? According to your
Yes.
file."
Sorry,
Oh,
what did you say?
according to your file, you're a farm girl.
Yes,
Have you
yeah,
ever served in the military?
no,
Law
no,
enforcement?
I don't know any of this.
Okay. Are you trained in firearms? Do you have any
No,
firearm proficiencies? Hmm.
no.
Great. What's your superpower? Do you shoot lasers out of your eyes? I love it when people shoot lasers out of their eyes.
No, I can disappear where I am and appear somewhere else. I can
And
also
then,
speak to Captain Snugglefoot. This is
great.
Captain Snugglefoot.
Does Captain Snugglefoot shoot lasers out of his eyes?
No, he's my emotional support capybara.
Okay. That's okay.
Captain
So
Snugglefoot.
teleportation.
When Donovan sees Captain Snugglefoot move, he's like, "Oh Jesus, it's alive!" I swear to God, I thought that was a stuffed animal.
Lorelei kind of smirks to herself, but tries not to show Donovan that she's laughing at him.
All right, we've got a teleporting pet animal lover. That's great. Okay, what about
Really
you?
good at growing things and taking care of animals too.
Yeah, that's great. That's going to be really helpful when a monster is destroying the city. What about you with the phone? You must be Donovan.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, Donovan, according to your file, you're a lawyer.
I am.
Okay, have you filled out the non-disclosure forms and the paperwork about how you can't sue us and that kind of thing yet?
He types a couple things on his phone, and you hear a whoosh sound. He goes, "Done."
Okay, great. Welcome aboard. Love a lawyer when they're on our side. So, besides arguing, what's your superpower?
I can generate minor force fields and energy blasts.
Ooh, energy blasts. Do they manifest as eye lasers?
No, unfortunately, there are fist lasers, I guess.
Okay. Well, any kind of laser is really aces in my book, so I'm glad to have you aboard. All right. What about you with the great hair? Uh, Sully, what do
Oh.
you bring to the table?
I can control and manipulate glass. Which
All
I guess you
right,
could
all right.
use in a laser, maybe. I don't know. I feel like you should just buy some lasers.
We have
They
we have
exist.
we have regular lasers, but they're not as cool as people who shoot them from their
Okay,
eyes.
granted. That's a good point.
Okay, but so glass manipulation. Have you ever used glass in a combat situation?
I have, yes. And I take out
Okay.
3 marbles from my pocket, and I hold them up and I shoot them towards the wall behind her in a thick,
Ooh.
and they just stick in the wall behind her.
Oh, oh, wow, they're like bullets.
Not as fast as bullets, but they'll get the job done.
They'll get the job done. Okay, okay. I underestimated when you said your power was glass manipulation. I underestimated how useful that could be. I'm very impressed.
Well, I'm also a glass artist. If you'd like to, I could send you a link. You could look at like my
Yeah, that's
portfolio, the
great.
gallery
Yeah,
that I keep glass, and it's
yeah, yep.
beautiful. Good work.
Go ahead and email that. Okay, moving along, we have Lorelei. What's your deal? You look like you're an esport champion. Like, do you...
I mean, I'm pretty good with computers. Pretty good with computers. But no, I shapeshift.
Okay, do
Into
a polar
animals.
bear.
I kind of can't do it on, like, I don't have great control over
Be a
my
tiger.
powers. No, I can do. She makes a funny noise and then she suddenly turns into like a big fluffy gray house cat.
What's the funny noise?
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. Do you have
And
any
she sits on the
forms?
floor looking at you.
Do you have any forms that would be more intimidating to, say, an evil madman trying to shoot the moon out of the sky with a giant laser?
He's already over there petting her head while she's holding Captain Snugglefoot one arm. She's like petting Lorelei in the other.
Yeah, Lorelei's sniffing Captain Snugglefoot quite intensely.
Okay. When you take the form, can you understand me? When you take the form of an animal, do you have the mind of it?
Lorelei looks at you, and then the cat sort of makes a little huffing noise, and then she pops back into being Lorelei again. That's the only one I can do reliably. I can do a bear, but only when I'm really scared.
Okay. Okay. Bears are good. We have some instructors that can help you try to control your powers, and so we'll definitely want to get you some time booked with some of them.
You have to be careful with the bear, though.
Sure.
I forget sometimes when bad things happen when I'm a bear.
Okay. Well, if you can kind of funnel those bad things in the direction of bad people, then great. Great.
I mean, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. I gotta say, the four of you were selected not necessarily because of your superpowers or because of any useful skills, but because you all seem to be really good people. And we've had a lot of trouble with bad people coming into powers and then using and abusing them. You guys are the third group of superheroes that we have brought on board. We've got, let me see my note.
How many of the others could shoot lasers out of their eyes?
Good question.
Only the one guy, and he's. I mean, I don't have favorites, but he's.
Is he a bad guy?
No. So far, kinda. We had one incident. Anyway, he's on Team Alpha, and that was the first group of heroes we recruited, and we recruited them primarily because of their strength, and they are very strong and stuff. However, we have had just we're working on it, but they were the first team, and they have given us some very good results taking down evildoers.
What team number are we?
Oh well, it's funny you should ask that because the second team we brought on board, Team Bravo, didn't like being the second team, and so they don't go by Team Bravo. They like to call themselves Team Justice. But
okay, but by numbers, what team number are we?
You guys are the third team, Charlie team.
Okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Now, if you would like Team Justice invented their own name because they didn't want to be the second team, they felt like that was somehow a dig on them. You guys feel free to come up with your own nickname. Officially, in the paperwork, you will be Team Charlie. And so we have high hopes that you guys will eventually be some of our best people. You don't necessarily have the greatest combat skills or the most useful superpowers right now, but with training and practice, I think you guys are gonna save the world. Should the world ever need it. Um, we're gonna start you out with an easy assignment. Now we've got for tonight, we've got some room assignments for you all. You all have very nice living spaces assigned, and you've got a little. We're going to give each of you a little badge, and uh, uh, that same young man that led you down here goes around and hands you each a security badge. He says these will get you into your rooms. They'll get you into the gymnasium, the training room. They'll get you free food at any of the restaurants. This kind of stuff. You guys are set up, and tomorrow morning you're going to meet back here, and we're going to give you your first assignment. How does that sound? Exciting, right?
Sure. Yes.
Sure.
All
Lorelei
right.
looks nervous.
Nope.
Oh, Sunny looks absolutely just overwhelmed.
All right. Yeah. We're don't worry. We're not gonna send you after a rampaging dinosaur on your first mission. You go ahead, settle in, and I will see you in the morning.
All right. So where are our rooms?
You guys have rooms on one of the lower floors, floor 16. You guys all have rooms right next to each other, but you do all each have your own personal room. There is also a shared door between all of your rooms that is locked by default. But if you guys wanted to unlock that door, and have fun adventures in each other's rooms, you could totally do that.
Oh my.
That's a different type of game.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was the kind of game we were playing.
Okay.
I just meant like pillow
Playing
fights.
Uno.
I don't know.
Pillow fight, yes, pillow fights. The
I don't know what you all are saying.
yeah.
Illustrations.
So I think it's very important, just because it will come up later. We decide who's in what room and whose rooms connect to who else's rooms. So do that.
Okay.
You do that. Tell us what our room. You just tell us who's assigned to what, Todd.
All right. Sunny, you have the room on the corner that only attaches to one other room. I'm sorry. I said sunny, as in sunburst beam, just to be clear. I better write this all down because this is important. And then in the adjoining room is Sully. And in the adjoining room is Lorelei.
We're going in alphabetical order backwards.
And in the adjoining room to that is Donovan.
And if the Sunny thing gets too confusing, you can just call me Sullivan. It's fine.
Or I could be Sunburst.
Okay. Well, I don't imagine it'll be a problem. And by that I mean it's definitely going to be a problem. Okay.
Yep.
You've all got your rooms and you can settle in. Let me ask Donovan, with your free time this evening, what do you think Donovan is doing with himself?
I think he probably walks around the building, sees what his card can get him into. He looks for the gym. He hasn't really engaged with anybody thus far. He's just kind of doing his own thing.
All right. What does Lorelei do with this off time?
I guess she's bought some kind of like gaming console with her, something she's like hooking it up to the TV. Or maybe she's got like a Chromecast or something with her. She's trying to get some entertainment going on her TV. She's had a look at the Wi-Fi. She's had sort of snoop around the Wi-Fi to see if she can hack into anything exciting, just snooping around the Wi-Fi. Yeah, she's
On
just
this law enforcement agency headquarters,
yeah.
she's
I mean,
looking to see if she can hack into anything.
she's just having a nose around in a like cybersecurity kind of way.
Sure, okay.
She's not trying to break into anything. She's just sort of having a look around to see how secure things are and see what if there's anything she can make any mischief. Otherwise, she's just watching shit on YouTube.
Okay. And what about what does Sullivan do with their downtime?
So after she puts away all her clothes or whatever she's brought with her, and gets the layout of the room, she goes out into the hallway and goes and first knocks on the first at Sunny's door.
Oh.
So knock, knock, knock.
I open the door.
Hey.
Hi.
So everybody is going to be meeting in the little cafeteria on this floor in 10 minutes. They wanted me to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
See you down there. And I sort of shut the door.
As I'm like,
So then I go to Donovan's door and knock on it.
I guess he's gotten back, so yeah, he opens it up.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
So, everybody is meeting. They wanted me to tell you. Everybody's meeting down in the cafeteria room in like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I
cool.
guess I'll
See you down
see
there?
you in. Yeah, I'll see you down there. That's fine.
Okay, so, see you then. So I walk away, and then I go knock on Lorelei's door.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I don't know why that person was like super. I think it was inappropriate to ask you to change into animals on command. Like, I feel like that's just like a whole kettle of fish we don't need to get into.
I mean, it's easy to change into the cat. You probably want to get out of the way if the bear turns up, though.
Good to know. Thanks.
Yeah.
Just wanted to let you know, everybody is meeting down in the little cafeteria on our floor in like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. So then I go down to the cafeteria on our floor.
All right, and 10 minutes later, everyone comes to meet her.
Yeah, Lorelei would probably go along.
Funny, it probably takes her a while just to figure out where everything is, especially if she has to do an elevator. She doesn't like elevators. But yeah, if it's on the same floor, it's not too bad. I'll make my way over there. I'll probably sit in my room for a few minutes first and kind of just like do some deep breathing exercises, meditation. Then I'll head to the cafeteria.
All right, so you're all in the cafeteria.
So I would just like to announce officially, out of character, I've made the first pot of coffee in game. So in the cafeteria,
Yes.
the coffee.
I
has
was
been
just
made.
thinking about that. I was like, is there coffee?
Yes. Lorelei goes straight for the coffee. She is a tech girl. She runs on caffeine. Thanks for the coffee.
No, absolutely. So, full disclosure, it was me. I called the meeting down here. But
Okay.
I'm sensing a little bit that some of you, and it's completely understandable, are super shy. And I figured this would be a good way for us to get to know each other and, get a little bit more comfortable if we're going to go out and be fighting crime. With no lasers, apparently.
Donovan sighs and puts away his phone.
Lorelei kind of smiles a little bit into her mug, like she just finds the lawyer quite amusing.
So yeah, so we're the third team that they called up.
But they picked us because we're nice?
Yeah, what is that about? What's going on?
That seems weird.
I have been described as a lot of things in my lifetime. Nice has not necessarily been one of them.
Why
Are you not nice then?
Well, I'm a lawyer. I mean, we're not well loved, and I'm a pretty damn good lawyer. So, yeah, nice is a very odd adjective.
What kind of lawyer are you? Like, what kind of cases did you do?
Mostly contract law for the pharmaceutical companies.
Oh wow.
What's a pharmaceutical?
Drugs, not the illegal kind.
Oh.
So, was your helicopter your private helicopter? Like, that's got to be a really lucrative job.
It is, but I've declined to join any of the big firms, so I kind of do my own thing. So yeah, the advantage is I can take and drop the cases that I want and don't want, but I'm not necessarily private helicopter wealthy yet.
Well, I mean, I blow glass as an artist for a living, so same. No helicopters for me.
What kind of sculpture you do?
It started out little, like, you know, your vases, your bowls, that kind of thing, but especially since in the past 10 years, I've been doing big pieces down in the, you know, the gaming district. Is it Belgravia? What did I call it? Was it okay? First name of town of night.
I forgot to open that.
Here somewhere.
Everybody goes quickly
Everybody
to their
goes to their
documents.
sheets. United Begristia.
Agristia.
All right, good job.
So, yeah, so I'm from Begristia, and I do a lot of art installations for a lot of the hotels and casinos and parks down there. Like big.
When did you start making bullets?
I mean, they're not. So the bullet people will come for me if I say they're bullets. They're glass shards, rocketed at a high speed from my hand. It'll still suck if you get hit with them, but when I saw that I could move glass, I just said, how fast can I move this glass? And apparently at a deadly speed.
So did you start crafting with glass because you had the superpower? Did you get the superpower because you were working with glass?
I don't know why I got the superpower, but I was working with glass beforehand. So I always just assumed that if you got a superpower, it was based on something you were already good at. But, I mean, I don't know. That was just my assumption. I don't know that many other people with powers.
An interesting theory.
Yeah. Or maybe we just lucked up. What about the shape-shifting? That's got to be a good first-time story.
I mean, not really. Somebody really scared me, and I turned into a house cat, and I didn't know it was going to happen. So it was really. Then I was more scared because I was suddenly a house cat. Sorry?
Did you pee on him?
No, I didn't pee on them. Yeah. I didn't pee on them. I can only do the house cat reliably. I'm from Monique. I worked in the tech sector, so I'm quite good with computers. But I've spent all my free time kind of exploring the mountains, like hiking and stuff. I've managed to turn into a wolf a couple of times.
Ooh.
And a bear, but that was, yeah. The bear is terrifying.
So,
I don't feel very in control when I'm in a bear.
When you are an animal, can you think like you, or do you think like an animal? Can you understand?
Yeah, well, it depends what kind of animal. So if I'm the house cat, I can understand. Obviously, I can't talk because I'm a cat. But I can remember, and like I understand what I'm supposed to be doing. The wolf, I felt like I was in control of the wolf. I could like think about that and remember that, but the bear was something else, man. Yeah.
Do you like hiking?
Yeah.
You do any rock climbing?
Yeah, a bit.
I mean, go rock climbing sometime.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. I love being outdoors. You know, in Tanalore, it's just all wilderness. It's cool. There's no people out there. Well, I mean, there are people out there, but, you know, you don't have to see too many of them, which suits me just fine.
Out of character, we are the most awkward group of superheroes.
Look,
We only just met each other. Come on.
look. As a high charisma person, both in life and in this game, I'm like, we got to get these nerds together. Carrie is essentially playing Todd. So, like,
I'm actually trying to hold back because technically Sunny is supposed to be like super, super anxious and shy and everything.
Right.
And I'm just like, I want to ask questions. I want to do this. I'm like, oh, wait, no, I need to be in character.
So yes, I know. I was like, wait, if not, we're all just gonna hang out in our rooms all night, and that's not good
Yeah.
for game.
No, that was great. No, it's good. It's good. I just had to
Yes.
point out the elephant in the room.
What about you, Capybara Girl?
What about me?
How'd you discover your powers?
Oh, yeah, I don't really know a lot of people. I don't really interact with a lot of people. Like, you know, I'm just usually hanging out with the animals, take care of animals, capybaras mostly. And one day my dad brought me down to this big festival, and there were like all these people everywhere, and like my heart started beating really, really fast. I was getting really scared, and like all these people were talking all around me, and I was clutching onto Captain Snugglefoot, and I was just really wishing that I could just be somewhere else because it was just so scary. And all of a sudden, I was somewhere else, and I just went poof, and I was somewhere else, and now I've kind of played around with that, and as she's talking, like all of a sudden she just vanishes from where she is, and she's like 5 feet away. And she's like, and now I can just kind of, especially when I'm like really, you know, when my heart's beating really fast, I can just kind of do this. And she walks back over to you guys, sits back down.
That's really cool.
Pretty cool.
Donovan
Yeah.
raises his hand. Why would somebody want to farm capybaras? Like, do you farm them?
Then they're so
food?
cute.
But
They're so
what's the monetary gain from farming capybaras?
You know, just on Pippery, we have a lot more than just capybaras at my family's ranch and farm and everything. But yeah, capybaras are actually very, very lucrative. There's a lot of people that like them as pets.
So you're kind of like a dog breeder, but for capybaras.
Kind of, but really, like, they're just really, they're very useful creatures too. Like, they make really good emotional support pets. And out of character, I really should learn more about what capybaras actually do.
I think you're nailing it.
I would say they float
Yeah.
around in water and look super cute.
Yeah.
I know that
That's
they eat
pretty
their
much
own
what they
poo.
do.
I know that.
And they eat things. Yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys are having these conversations, group of 4 people walk over to your table. They're all wearing matching yellow and white uniforms. And the leader of the group apparently is a tall, 6'4" tall, blonde-haired, blue-eyed male who looks down at you all and says, "You all are the new guys.
Hi,
Welcome
how you doing?
aboard." "Oh, I'm doing great. I'm on Team Alpha. What are you guys? Team Crappy?"
Oh, it's gonna be like that, huh?
Are
I'm
you
just saying.
Are you the first Team Alpha, or are you the Team Beta that wanted to be called Team Alpha?
No. We are the OG. I shoot lasers out of my eyes, and the commander loves it.
Oh, you're laser eyes guy. Oh, okay.
That's
Oh,
right. What
okay.
about you guys? Anybody here have laser powers? Come on, super strength. Who can fly? Anyone? Because 2 of us can.
Well, then why do they need us if you guys have it handled?
Because
I
we're
heard that
busy
you guys
taking.
messed up really bad.
We're taking care of the big threats, and they need. You think of yourselves as janitors. You guys will run around cleaning up the smallness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nobody can fly. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing nobody can fly because nobody said. And if you could, you would have said. So,
I guess.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's great meeting you. We'll see you probably never, but whatevs. Okay. Bye. And 2 of them lift up off the ground and float away. One of them turns invisible, and the others walk off. And the other one walks off.
Sullivan's pissed, but Kelly's in love. Let's we get that guy back here.
As they walk, like as they leave the room, like as soon as they're out of view, like Lorelei turns into a raven.
I thought you were gonna say bear.
Hey,
No.
one of us can fly.
And the raven squawks in a like slightly like fuck, that was too late. Like the raven looks disappointed with itself.
No.
As Mr.
You did
Laser
great.
Eye gets in the elevator and turns around, he sees the raven, and he gives a sarcastic thumbs up.
The raven stamps its foot,
No, that was
And then,
really
like-
good, Lorelei. Don't listen to him.
like flaps its wings, and then just walks around the table.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but my new goal in life is to embarrass the hell out of those guys.
Oh, I definitely was thinking embarrass and not shred to pieces. Yes, let's embarrass.
Oh, hey, you know
him.
what? You do you. I'm down for that, but I figure. Remember, we were the nice ones, so I figured, hey, I won't go there immediately. But yes, I.
Yeah, no, that guy's a dick.
The
So
raven
is Lorelei
squawks.
still a raven right now? Okay, yeah.
Yep. The
So-
raven is like hopping around on things, and she sort of squawks in agreement.
Okay, so I would like to use Mr. GM. I would like to use my speak with animals and see if I can communicate with Lorelei as a raven.
All right, and how does that sound?
Caw.
It sounds like by trying to imitate a bird.
And,
As I open my mouth, it just comes out in bird language.
do you want to give us a sample, an audio sample of what that sounds like?
Chirp.
No? You don't have to.
She chirped.
Okay. Lorelei, I think for the first time, you're in an animal form hearing a human being talk in the language of the animal you're in, and you understand it, and that's.
I'm just trying to say, I just want to test. Can you understand me and speak back to me?
So Lorelei cocks her head on one side, like ravens do or crows do when they're like interested in something. So she like cocks her head on one side and like hops over to where Sunny is and says, "Yeah, that's super cool."
Cool.
How it like
To everyone else, you're just hearing.
yeah, the ravens are now having a like conversation. Like, can you speak to any animal?
Yeah, I think so. I talk to Captain Snugglefoot a lot.
Oh, yeah, the capybara thing is making more sense now.
There are several
lean
people
over.
at other tables looking over at, especially the lady who's making squawking noises as a human.
Yeah. So after she says that, Lorelei then turns into the house cat
Okay, then I'll.
and
switch
says,
to
"What
cat
about
voice.
this? What about this? What about this?"
I should still be able to. Can you still understand me?
Huh. That's super cool.
I lean over to Sully and I go, "This is This is weird, right?
I mean,
Weird.
I'm pretty sure they're talking shit about you. But yeah, it is. It's weird.
It wouldn't be the first time.
So Sunny looks up and back in human speech. No, we're not. I just wanted to test something. I'm sorry.
No, I was just joking. No, this is great. So can you guys can understand each other when she's in animal form?
Yeah.
Well, that
And Raven trips over to Sully and says, yeah, I can totally understand her, but she says it in cat, obviously, because she's a cat.
So this cat just walks over.
Yeah, not unlike
it's like
this
in
cat.
real life.
Yeah.
She says that she can understand me.
Oh, good.
So then she pops back into human form, but she forgets that she's sitting on top of the table, so she just pops back into human form on the table.
I grab the coffee cup before it falls off. Like, oh.
Unfortunately, it does not. I do not. and there is coffee now in my lap.
Oh no! Oh shit, dude! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not a problem.
Sorry, I forget a lot. Let me go get you out, and she disappears off to the kitchen to go and find a cloth or a napkin or some kind of cleaning device.
And he grabs and dabs, and it's fine. It's fine.
It's a designer suit.
A little Roomba comes out
others.
saying, liquid detected, liquid spill detected,
Whoa.
and tries to vacuum it all up off of the floor and then climb up your pant leg.
Wait,
Whoa.
what is this?
What?
This robot is very over friendly.
They have this, but not lasers?
It actually cleans the spilled liquid with a tiny laser evaporating it, just vaporizing it. And now it is targeting that laser at the spill on your pants.
And whoa! No lasers there, whatever you are.
You made a friend, Donovan. Look.
Must clean.
No, okay. I am going to go back to my room. I am going to change. Would you like to join me? Because after I change,
Sure.
would you like to join me?
Good to clarify.
I would like to plan how we are going to mess with that team.
Absolutely. We'll give you a 10-minute head start.
Okay. So he gets up, he goes, and he changes into tank top and sweatpants, and we're good to go.
All right, so I assume we follow him. We follow up to his room.
Yeah, Lorelei gets a fresh coffee for herself and a fresh coffee for Donovan, because she just spilled his coffee. So
Nice. Oh yeah, no, we've all got to go Cubs.
yeah.
So Capybara Girl, question for you: are there any restrictions on how or where you can teleport?
I have to be able to see it.
Okay.
As long as I can see where I'm going, I can't just think, I want to go to, home right now and just appear there. I can't do that.
Okay, so
I wish I could.
we can't just pop into their rooms and
if there's a little keyhole or a window or something that I can look through, then I can.
Todd, are these completely closed off little rooms, or can we look into windows? How is it set up?
There's no keyhole because they use the electric key cards.
Right.
There are windows. They're in a room similar to yours, and you guys have windows, but the other side of the window is the ocean. So you'd have to get out in the water to look through a window.
Oh right, we're in an iceberg. I forgot. Okay.
Yep. You're 16 floors under the sea.
We're in the ocean.
I'm not a very good swimmer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
we have to think about this because there's got to be something
I run to their.
Retaliation needs to be quick.
I go to. I assume all of our rooms. So we've now seen Donovan's room. Are all of our rooms basically the same layout? Maybe mirror
They're
image.
exactly the same. Yeah.
What do our bathrooms look like? Do we have glass shower doors? Are there mirrors?
Yeah. Both are true.
theoretically, I could take the glass from one of their shower doors and put it into their toilet and clog up their toilet.
That's I was going for clogged toilet. I was thinking
Okay.
that would be the way to start.
One thing, just to mention, I don't know how many little animals or like become, but well, actually, no, this wouldn't work anyway because I don't have that.
I've only
Well-
it's a limited repertoire. Like the house cat is the smallest I can go at the moment.
Okay, well, then that wouldn't work anyway. But I can. I guess I don't. I should clarify. I don't have to see it myself as long as I can see it like through a TV screen or, you know, somebody's got FaceTime up on their phone. As long as I can see it somehow.
Wonder
But
if
it has to be
somebody
like a
can,
live
hack
stream.
some sort of camera in somebody's room.
The security system's pretty secure.
Yeah, and are there cameras in our room? In our rooms?
Like
Yep.
if you have a
Not that
computer
you've seen.
open,
Okay.
like, you know.
Like I had a nose around the Wi-Fi earlier. It's military grade, right? So
If we could find
Pretty
a way,
easy to hack.
if we could find a way to get him to come out of his room, and we could get in it. What am I saying? I wonder if I could roll marbles under the door. I look at the door.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could fit a marble under there.
Because I'm trying to. Because if I can't see the glass in the shower, I know pretty much where the shower would be because the rooms are all identical. So I could theoretically, if I was in the hallway, think about it. But I don't think that's how telekinesis works. I think I have to be able to see the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems accurate.
We're just gonna have to stab him in the neck. I mean, I feel like that's our only
Wow.
option at this point.
The next logical jump.
It's a little.
That escalates it a little quickly.
yeah, it's just feeling
let's
like
go
it's
for humiliation.
Yeah, it's
All right.
escalating.
We'll put it at the end of the list.
I mean, we've
question
been here for
though,
we've been here like 4 hours. We can't be talking about stabbing people already.
We can't do it. We can certainly talk about it.
Well, nobody would suspect us. We're the nice ones.
We're the nice people. with your glass, manipulation ability.
Mm-hmm.
What if he's wearing sunglasses or something? Can you mess with his sunglasses?
Most sunglasses are plastic,
Uh,
but if he has a cell phone, I
that's
can mess with his
false
cell phone
advertising.
screen.
Then they shouldn't say glasses
It should
for
be
it.
sun plastics.
Yes,
Well, I'll sign your petition.
Donovan, you should sue them.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
All right. I assume you're going to put a pin in the practical jokes. Would this be a good time to take our mid-show break
Oh
and
yeah.
and then then
Watch-
we'll fast forward to the mission briefing.
Watch me try to do this. Hold on, Twitch.
You got it.
All right, we should be back in what? 10 minutes? 5
Let's
minutes?
do 10 minutes.
Okay. I don't know if it worked.
It worked.
Yeah, well,
Unless
Yeah,
they're still
yeah.
hearing us. The screen is up.
cool.
Can we be heard still?
I feel like we can still be heard.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
we can still
yeah,
be heard.
it's still. People are still hearing us.
How would I stop it?
Hey, everybody.
Well, let's just all mute our mics, and that'll work for now.
That's true.
Yeah. FF Adventure Co says they can still hear us, so good to know
We're
that.
sorry. I'll get better, I promise.
Just hum.
And thank you for telling us that, FF Adventure Co. And also thank you everybody for listening to our very first show. It's so cool that we have an actual audience. Thanks,
Yes.
guys.
Thank
ready whenever.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Okay. Let's get back to the game. If it's okay with everybody, we're gonna go ahead and fast forward to the next morning as you guys all meet up for the mission briefing. That all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I had planned an adventure. If you guys would rather just make the first adventure pulling pranks on the other superhero teams, I'm kind of all for that. But
Yeah, we should probably
All
roll
in
some
good
dice.
time. Yeah, all in
Okay.
good time.
All right. So the next morning you go into the conference room and you see Commander Callie Zhao, the same lady who spoke to you yesterday and grilled you on your powers and all that. And standing next to her is a gentleman with long black hair and darkish skin. He's wearing a lab coat and he's got some kind of a box, something. He's holding a box. And Commander Callie Zhao says, "Good morning, Team Charlie. Um, we've got your first mission here today. We're going to start you off with an easy one." So, and she pulls out a piece of paper and she says, we got a criminal in the city of Palmert, a 23-year-old man, I guess. He's basically a child. Uh, has somehow developed super strength in within the last month, and his we have his name. He's Jason Sandu. He has been caught on several security cameras, robbing banks, robbing liquor stores, robbing convenience stores. At one point, he robbed a movie theater. He's not smart. His code name
Movie
is
theaters have really good popcorn, so.
okay. Yeah, you're not wrong. His code name is Puncher. He made it up himself. We think he has super strength and all that that would imply, but the only way it's ever really been recorded as manifesting is he punches people really hard. Like he punches people. He's killed 3 people by punching them so hard that his fist went clear through their body and out the other side.
Wow.
So he's dangerous. He's a killer, but we don't think he is a high level threat. He's sticking mostly to petty crimes. And I think that you guys are well suited to take him out. You've got force fields and blasts and marble bullets and the other 2. So you guys are set.
Lorelei's
This
like, this is the easy, like this guy's killed 3 people, and this is the easy start.
hey, even an easy super powered criminal is dangerous. That's why this organization exists.
Okay.
You give somebody some power that 95% of the population doesn't have, and they get greedy with it, I mean, they can do some serious harm.
Oh, are we supposed to go in and try to like rehabilitate him? Get him to join our team?
You're going to go get him. Now,
Get him to join our
he,
team?
because he has killed people, he is what we call wanted, dead, or alive. If you can apprehend him and bring him back, we will put him in jail and we will get him a proper trial. But because he has killed 3 people, you are authorized to use deadly force if you need to, because he is a big threat to the population at large. Now, as far as bringing him back alive, this is our chief science officer, Jemison Blainsworth. She says, pointing to the gentleman in the science lab coat, and he says, "Hello, Hello, superheroes. In this box
Yeah.
is a pair of handcuffs that has been built with the material, some of the material, obviously not all of the material, because there's a tremendous amount of material that's crashed down on the planet from the alien spaceship, and we haven't collected all of it, and even if we had, we wouldn't. I'm getting off track. The handcuffs in this box have been built using material from the alien spaceship.
All of it.
That is the strongest material on Rara. And so far, from all of our testing, all of the people that we've had access to, nobody, even with superpowers, has been able to break them. So, my recommendation to you, and we give this to all the teams that go out, my recommendation to you is to get them unconscious. There's no precedence of them responding to you simply saying you're under arrest, put your hands up. They don't usually comply. So get them unconscious, put these handcuffs on them, and bring them back here. We'll lock them up. And as the commander said, if they're unreasonable and you have to take them out, that's fine too. And he says, "Who wants the box with the handcuffs?"
Lorelei steps backwards away from the box.
I just have a question. So you said that nobody with superpowers has been able to break them.
Yes.
What if we tried to put them on somebody with superpowers like mine, where we can just poof?
You can poof. What does that... Are you referring to teleportation?
So rather than explaining with words, she just appeared like.
Okay, you do mean teleportation. When you teleport, your clothes all go with you, right? So I have never actually.
She immediately looks down, just like ah.
We haven't had a teleportation subject to test them on. Would you like to put on the handcuffs and teleport, and we'll see what happens?
Sure, and she like holds out her hands.
Okay, he lifts the box. He
puts Captain Stugglefoot down, and then she holds out her hands.
He takes out the handcuffs and he slaps them on you. Go ahead, try to quote poof unquote.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try to just go back to where I was.
You go there, and the handcuffs are still on.
I can still run away.
You're right. This is not a perfect system.
Run away with handcuffs on.
For someone with teleportation powers, this isn't perfect. If you had the ability to regrow your hands, you could just cut your hands off. So it's not perfect. But this particular subject is super strong and not, as I understand it, capable of teleportation. And super strength has been tested on these handcuffs. They've not broken. And he takes the key out of the box. You, of course, have the key as well. And he undoes the handcuffs. He puts it all back in the box and says, "Okay, so again, I ask who would like the box with the handcuffs and key."
I'll take them.
He hands it to you, Donovan. And the commander says, "All right, if you don't have any further questions, we've got a helicopter ready to go." All right, Team Charlie away. They lead you up to the top of the building. You get on a helicopter. It takes you to the city. The city of Palmert is in the country of Zondi, which is on the continent Luxtria. And as the helicopter lands, if everyone wants to move over to their Foundry page, you see the helicopter has just landed, and you guys are out. And I'm going to disable the little walls that had limited you to this one little city block.
This looks a lot like the helicopter we landed on.
I guess they've just got a fleet of helicopters that all look the same.
They got them in a
yeah,
bundle.
It could be one of the same helicopters.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm sorry, we need to do a quick retcon. The commander was supposed to tell you that Mr. Sandu's? Yeah, Jason Sandu's mother, Jane Sandu, lives at the house to the southwest of where you guys have landed in the helicopter. So you know where she is. They don't know where he is exactly, but he lives in this neighborhood, and they suspected that his mom would be a good first person to talk to.
We're coming in very subtly. The helicopter landing across the street.
It landed way over there.
All right, I'm moving over to the door.
Helicopters are very quiet. It's totally fine.
No one will notice.
Yeah, I follow Sully.
Is
I
this
kind
southwest?
of follow from a distance.
Yeah,
I'm
so
like
just to
over
be
here in the
clear,
bush.
This is
there
southwest.
must be a way to make a ping.
Yeah,
There
you go.
you guys see me pinging?
Oh, it's over there.
Oh,
Okay.
this one. Right, okay.
I'm gonna be in this bush then. Kind of just hiding.
Drag this.
Oh, it needs to be over there.
You hold the right mouse button.
Oh,
and
if you hold the right mouse button and you can move the map.
I guess there's no bush for me to hide behind. I'll just be over here.
Are we just going to knock on the door?
Yeah, but you're at the wrong house.
The door's over here.
Well, I mean, a stranger's just a friend you haven't met yet.
Is the door this bit on the north side?
No, I
It's
think
over-
this.
Those are windows on the north
Yeah,
side.
I
The
think.
doors on the south.
Okay, the door's on the south side. Okay.
Oh yes, I
Oh.
see the path. Why don't two of us go forward and knock, and two stay off to the side a little bit?
Well, I mean, I volunteer.
Yeah, I'm definitely kind of staying behind a little bit.
I got the handcuffs, so I'll go.
I turn into a cat and stand, like, with the capybara.
Oh, this is. Oh, that's.
Ooh, actually, I could go over to that window and just like.
Oh, I thought that
peek
was the
inside so I
door.
could just like pop through.
I'm like, where's everybody going? It's right here. Oh, that's a window.
This is our first time using Foundry, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
So,
all new.
This is my first time at a computer, so
Yeah.
congrats to me. All right.
Actually, I'm gonna kind of sneak over here
You
and
guys
just like.
are hiding underneath a lamppost, FYI.
Yeah. I mean, I've turned into a house cat. I'm just kind of sitting around.
I'm moving over to the window so I can kind of just peek inside because I could just poof inside the building if we need. So.
all right, you're peeping.
Mhm.
All right. Who's knocking on the door?
I'll do it.
Yeah, you do it, Donovan.
Not the house cat.
All right. Oops. I need to do this. And let's see. Did that just open the door for you guys?
The
That
door
just
was
closed
open.
the door.
Oh, oops. Well,
It's okay.
technical
I
hiccup
saw
there.
somebody knock and she closed the door.
What
Yeah.
the Aunt May is going on here?
And she says, hello.
Hello. We are here to talk to, and
Remind me what the guy's name is again.
Jason.
Puncher.
Jason.
hi, is Jason home?
All right, she's going to roll what is in GURPS called a reaction to decide what she makes of you. Now, does Barrier or Shatter, since you're right there, have any skills or abilities that would improve an NPC's reaction roll?
I have handsome and charisma. I believe both give me a better reaction roll.
Yeah,
You're
I have
right.
charisma and sex appeal. So depending on which way she swings, that might work in my favor.
Wow.
No, I also
Yeah.
I also
Hold
have
up.
sex appeal, but that's a skill. As far as just like
Oh, just like advantages.
like- yeah, just as like your passive sexiness.
I got charisma and I got high manual dexterity. So
Okay.
Okay.
All
Listen up,
options
lady.
available on the front doorstep.
don't be mean to me yet. You don't know what I can do.
So the charisma will give you a +2 to a reaction roll, and if if you roll a sex appeal check and you make it, as in you get equal to or less than whatever that skill is, then you can get another +2 to your reaction roll. Do you want to? Now I'll just let you know, she's straight, so
Well, we don't know.
does
Well, I'm not. I
Well,
mean, I was just trying to look at things that would have upped my whatever. I
Yeah,
mean, Donovan's talking to her. I'm just in the background, so.
does Donovan want to make a sex appeal attempt?
Nope, I'm just gonna survive on my good looks alone.
Okay, Donovan, go ahead, roll your 3 dice, add 2, and let me know what you get. Higher in this case is better. Usually
2
in
or
GURPS you want
4
lower,
because I
but-
have handsome 2.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said just +2, or do I get +4 for handsome?
Oh,
yeah,
do
I've got
+4. Do +4.
all right, and what am I rolling against? Like, what's my?
This is not a contested roll, or you don't have a goal. You want the highest possible.
Okay,
Like,
got it.
like there's a reaction table here. So 13 to 15 is good. 1 to 3 is very bad. So just try to
Come on, Joe.
just hope for the highest
The
number
first
you
roll
can.
of the game.
Oh, not a good roll.
Oh.
It is a 6.
6.
That
Okay.
puts me at
Oh.
10.
I was gonna say it can't be 6 including the 4.
No.
Okay,
Just
so
a
it's
reminder
10.
for anyone listening to this or watching this, GURPS, you want low numbers, not high numbers.
Usually you do.
Usually.
And that's
Yeah.
what mine are programmed for. So.
Yeah, you've got to
Well,
reprogram
that would
them.
be 10.
Yeah.
So on the reaction table, 10 to 12 is neutral.
Mm.
The NPC ignores the PC as much as possible. He's totally uninterested. Requests for information are usually successful. So, okay, so she is neutral towards you. So she says, "Oh, are you here? Are you here about my son, my little boy?"
We are.
Yeah, I thought as much. He's been getting into some trouble. You probably already know.
I nod.
Let me ask you something. What's going to happen to him?
He's going to be put in a safe place, and he's going to get a fair and quick trial.
Well, okay. You know what? Because you're just so darn handsome, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't want things to get any worse for him. He's just around the corner. He's. I feel like I'm betraying my son by telling you this, but he and 2 other young men who've started helping him, I guess they think they're in some kind of a gang. I don't know. He doesn't talk to me much anymore because I keep telling him to stop doing these things. But anyway, the 3 of them are robbing the liquor store just to the southeast as we speak.
Well, you're not betraying him, ma'am. You're helping him out.
I hope so. Is there anything else I assumed that once I told you he was actively committing a
Right.
crime,
Like
you
like
might.
where's
Yeah.
the liquor store? Like what direction is the liquor store?
Southwest.
Over here.
Lorelei goes tripping off towards the liquor store, which I assume is this building here. Oh yeah. So
Are there any windows for the liquor store?
is the door? Yeah, there's one on the top north side.
Along the north side, there should be some windows. Yeah.
Okay.
Is the door to the liquor store open?
It looks like it was just then.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can open it, but it's a liquor store, so it's not like patrons need to be able to open the liquor. I was wondering,
Yeah,
is it like propped open?
Are you still a cat right now?
Yeah, I'm still a cat.
Okay.
You know
I was
what?
try-
It's an automatic door. So as you approach,
Oh, okay. So yeah, I just like trip inside, and I'm going to assume that nobody's going to immediately pay too much attention to a cat running through the.
A cat walking in
doors?
a store, people would probably pay attention.
Yeah, but the store
Well-
is currently being held up by three
Yeah.
people who are
Maybe they
robbing
normally
it.
would, but yeah, as Lorelei the cat walks into the liquor store, what you see is a probably 23-ish-year-old man with huge muscles holding
Oh.
the store clerk up by the scruff of his collar with his other fist cocked in punching position, and he's saying, my boys are going to take all the booze we want, and there's nothing you can do about it. If you do anything, I'm going to punch right through your stupid, ugly face." And the clerk, who's being held up and by this guy, is just like, "Whatever, do whatever. I can't. It's fine. Take it all. I don't care. They pay me minimum wage. I don't care. Take it all."
So Lorelei's just going to kind of sort of tuck herself around behind this sort of middle of the liquor store here, so she can sort of see what's going on, but probably isn't going to get noticed.
So Neil, I've put it into focus for the people watching at home. Which one of these is it? The big beefy dude? I'm assuming is the punch guy.
Yes.
And who are these poor souls? These little
Those are his buddies.
Those little gang
are they
mates.
henchmen?
They're henchmen, yeah. They're as he's talking to the clerk and confronting the clerk, they're running around filling duffel bags with just all the beer and liquor. And they're dumb. They're just filling it up with whatever's closest. So it's not like they're picking the most expensive or best stuff. They're just grabbing whatever's within reach.
Can I
Hey, Todd.
can I see them through this window where they're picking up the liquors?
You can, yeah.
I would like to make to open up a hole in all of the bottoms of all of the liquor bottles that they have
Wow.
and that they're picking up.
Okay.
Just like in their in the area around them, including them.
All right. So your manipulate glass ability, that's a skill check, right? You got to roll some dice?
I do. Let me see. So I would use. Would that just be straight telekinesis?
Yeah. And
Okay.
that's easy. There's no modifiers. I mean, they're
Okay,
just
so I have a
inanimate objects.
14 in telekinesis. So I want to roll that or below
Yes.
because it's GURPS. Oh, I got 10, 13.
All right. As they're
Success by one.
filling, as they're a success by one. Thank you. Very good. As they're filling their duffel bags, all of the sudden the bottoms disappear, and the liquor starts spilling everywhere. And one of them says, like, "What the hell, man?" And the duffel bag's getting wet. The floor's getting slippery. And you're like, "What the hell? This cheap crap is falling apart in our hands."
Lorelei jumps onto a shelf because she doesn't want to get beer in her paws.
All right. And the main guy who's holding the clerk up is Jason. He's like, "What? Man, are you? What kind of
Nope.
you sell here?" Yeah. Oh, that's right. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Adult language ahead.
Well, no,
Oh.
we couldn't hear it because when your voice gets super high, it peaks, and so
Yeah, you're peeking.
You're peaking,
It
so your
cuts
mic
out.
goes out.
Oh.
So-
Oh.
Yeah, don't-
So-
you basically censored yourself.
You did.
You censored yourself.
When you
Quite funny.
get into character mode, babe, when you get into character mode, lean back in your chair and sort of turn away from the brunt of your mic when you're doing it, and it won't peak. But we'll still get the
Okay.
intensity.
Okay. So everybody, this is my first day podcasting. All right. So he's just shouting at the guy like, "Hey, what kind of cheap crap do you have in this store? Bottoms are falling out."
Whilst she's sitting on the shelf, Lorelei just starts pushing bottles on the floor.
All right. At that, one of the henchmen turns and sees the cat knocking bottles off, and he takes one of the now empty bottles and he's going to throw it at the cat. So he's going to make a ranged attack.
I get to dodge, right?
You do get to
Oh.
dodge.
Oh.
So dodge is your basic move +3 minus any fraction.
So on the cat sheet, it says dodge is 10.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's 10.
But yeah, I need to look at that.
That seems low.
Yeah, but I rolled a 9, so.
Okay, so that's a success by 1, and he failed anyway with his range attack. So you're good. The bottle just explodes on the wall next to you, but you're safe.
I
I
stopped
think
knocking the bottles off the shelf.
I think it's time now to move into combat. So in GURPS, you don't roll initiative. It's all based on your character's speed. So let's see here. Does anybody have a speed that's higher than 6?
Yes.
Where do I see my speed?
It's above encumbrance, below your hit points.
Oh, I found it. Okay.
I'm 6.5.
Okay, Shatter is 6.5. Anyone else in the 6s?
I'm a 6.
What's yours, Joe?
I'm just a 6.
Oh,
Yeah,
60.
the cat is also 6.
I'm 5.25.
And you're 5.25.
Which I thought was good until I heard everybody else.
Okay, Shatter, you have an opportunity. It's your turn. Shatter's got an opportunity to do something.
I would like to take 2 giant bottles of Bailey's or any Irish cream. What is it they say? What does they say in the UK? Other brands are available.
Yeah.
So take 2 giant bottles of Irish cream and smash them above the Jason Puncher.
Oh, so you're not attacking him directly.
Correct.
Just...
I am creating. What I want to do is cover him in alcoholic cream.
Oh, okay.
Is this a combat maneuver, or is this the opening to some kind of like?
I don't know. Look at these muscles. What do you want me to do?
Oh boy. So that let's just do a basic telepathy check for that.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Telepathy's the thinking, talking in your head thing.
All right. 11. Success by 3.
Success by 3. Okay. A couple of the bottles lift up in the air and explode on the ceiling above him, and he is now wet.
The idea
with
too
alcohol.
That being that it would get in his eyes. It would cause enough of a distraction.
Okay, he's very distracted. In fact, I think he's even dropping the clerk as he's going to try to wipe the stuff off of his face with both hands.
What's his last name, Todd?
Sandu.
With a Z or with an S?
An S.
Jason Sandu, you're under arrest.
He as he's trying to see, he's just looking around. He's like, "Who said that?" And it is Donovan's turn. So Donovan, if you want to do something, the barrier wants to do something.
Do I just open fire, guys? Like, I don't know.
That's up to you.
I doubt he's. He doesn't react to me saying that. Oh, I guess he just wiped away stuff from his eyes.
Yeah, he hasn't made eye contact with you. He's momentarily blinded.
Oh my God! Wait, is your blast incendiary? Because he is now covered with alcohol.
No, it's a force blast.
Okay.
So it can knock him back, but that's about it.
It's River.
We're gonna just blast him. Like, we're just gonna blast him.
All right. I'm going to say that because he's blinded, he's not going to make a dodge check. So go ahead and make your attack roll.
All right. Let me see. Innate attack is 12. So I have to get
Equal to or less than?
Less than a 12. That is exactly a 12.
Ooh. Good enough. You win on a tie in GURPS. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And trying to remember what that is. Attack is 3d6.
Holy cow. I guess that's superheroes for you.
Yeah. 6 damage.
6 damage, okay. It's not enough to knock him out, but he's hurt. And I think you have a. What is your? Yeah, it's. Is this like? Is this like Cyclops, where your beams are kinetic instead of heat? I mean, what's the deal there?
Yeah, they're just kind of, well, the way I'm thinking of it is that he kind of has he can kind of, he creates force fields, but he can focus that force in a beam form, so it's just a force attack. It's like
Okay.
it counts as crushing.
Okay, crushing. Okay, sounds good. So he's not lit on fire, but
No, not lit on fire.
he's Soup's hurt. And then up next is Lorelei.
I think what Lorelei is going to do is try to turn into a raven and fly at. Joe, where are you standing? Are you in the doorway?
I think I'm in the doorway.
You're in the doorway. So she's just going to fly at the henchman that's nearest to her, just to basically like fly at his face and just distract him. Because I think having a raven fly at your face would be quite distracting.
Fair, yeah. All right, let's have you do a melee attack against that guy.
Yeah, I don't have. This is one of the things I don't have a proper stat sheet for yet. Let me just see. Oh, and I don't have. Lorelei doesn't have any attacks on her sheet.
Well, what is Lorelei's strength?
Well, it won't be Lorelei's strength, though, will it? It'll be the cat's strength. The cat doesn't have.
Raven.
Oh, not the cat, the raven. Oh, and I'm looking for ravens in the cat section. This is super helpful. Snakes? No. Oh dear.
Any kind of bird, really.
Yeah,
Probably.
I can't find a bird on this sheet. It's probably not very strong.
I wouldn't think so.
Like, so horses and donkeys seem to have like 15.
A
The
regular human should have a strength of 10. Everyone's kind of starts at 10.
Yeah. Oh, falcons have a strength of 3.
Okay. Okay, so 3 would mean that their unarmed damage is 1d. It's always a 6. We always use 6-sided dice in GURPS. So it would be a 1d6 minus 5, which means the best you could possibly do is 1 damage.
I mean, she's not trying to do damage. She's just trying to be a distraction.
Let's see if you hit. That would be dexterity for a melee.
Oh man, I just rolled that. No, she didn't. She somehow missed. She rolled a 14. That cannot possibly have.
Well, I mean, unless your raven has 14 dexterity. A punch would be just versus your dexterity. I guess that's what this is like.
Well, falcons do have 14 dexterity.
Let's call it a hit, and he's going to take 1 damage from your talons, and he is distracted, and then he's being attacked by a bird in a liquor store for some reason.
For some reason, yeah.
All right. Next.
So that's this dude right here that I've attacked. Yeah.
Which one?
This
Oh,
one.
that. Okay. Next up is the bad guys. So,
they go before me.
They do. They have a faster speed than you. Sorry. The dude that is being attacked by Lorelei is going to make a punch attack at Lorelei to try to, because what else is he going to do with a bird flying around him? Lorelei, you can try to dodge if you want. Well, I think dodge is probably your go. You wouldn't really parry as a bird.
No, you definitely dodge.
So he succeeded by 2.
I failed by 2.
Okay, so that is a hit. He is not super strong though. Let's see. He has. Okay, he's got 10 strength, so he rolls 1d and subtracts 2 for a punch. So he got you for 1 damage.
1 damage. Okay.
All right. And the other dude is standing right next to Barrier, the other non-superhero dude. So he is going to punch Barrier. So you could do a dodge move, or you could also try to do a parry move, an unarmed parry.
Can I use either of those actions to just throw up a force field?
Yeah. So if you use your force field, you would get a +3 to a block roll, and that is so whatever your skill is that makes force fields, you would be rolling half against half of that skill number +3, if that makes sense.
Yes. I don't know that I don't know that it has to be activated.
Well, in the rule I'm thinking of is for like a physical shield or cloak. Your superpower manifested force field is probably just a roll against its skill.
Yeah, I don't. There's no skill for damage resistance.
Okay. It's more like a suit of armor kind of thing.
Well, yeah, and I think it requires concentration. So, do we know how that works?
No. But what I'm hearing is if they hit you, instead of taking an active defense roll to avoid it altogether, your shield will take a reduced damage.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Is that what you were trying to say, or
for now? Let's say that. Hold on.
Oh no.
We have an ollie. Hold on, sorry.
We've had a river ASMR moment and now an ollie interruption.
I don't know if you could see that what she's sitting in here is my dice tray.
The dice.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So Lorelei will not be rolling any dice for the next little while, because if I try to move her right now, she will bite me.
Yeah, she should.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so Joe, he failed by 1 in his attempt to punch you anyway.
All right, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He misses.
Okay. I'll be looking this up until my turn comes up.
All right. And the big guy, Jason, is gonna. He spends his turn successfully wiping his eyes. He's looking around. He's seeing what's happening. He's like, "Who the heck are you guys? Get out of here! Get out of here, weird bird and dude in the doorway! Can't you see we're busy?" But he's not going to make an attack yet, and so that brings us to Sunny's turn.
Okay, so Sunny takes a second to kind of gather her courage, because this is really scary. And she doesn't really know what to do, but she knows that we're supposed to not let the big guy get away. So she's going to teleport onto his shoulders.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Okay.
I mean, that would be surprising.
So she is going to teleport on. I guess I can't move my character over there.
Oh,
You'll have to bring you'll have to bring her through.
Okay.
You'll have to bring her through the door.
Yeah. So she's on his shoulders now, basically.
Okay. Okay.
And she's gonna pull out her dagger and kind of hold it up to his neck and just say, "You got to come with us, okay?" And she's like totally shaking as she's doing this.
When did she get it? Wait a minute, dagger? What?
Yeah, I took daggers. I have daggers.
Farm girls. I mean,
I guess
farm people always have
Boy
knives.
Scouts, you got to be prepared.
All right.
Yeah.
I respect it.
This little Switch Army knife dagger.
Yeah.
She's got it like up to his neck as she's like basically sitting like piggyback.
It's mostly for
Stand on his
cutting the.
shoulders like a little kid.
It's mostly for cutting the strings on hay bales, but you know.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, so that happened. Let's go to the top of round 2 with Shatter.
What is going on with this guy?
He threw a punch at Barrier, and that's about it.
So I want to take... I want to throw a large, like the biggest bottle I can see. I want to take and propel it at the back of his head.
All right, that will. I mean, ordinarily that would be a ranged attack. So
Okay, let me get all my sheets out. My sheets.
let's do that.
Okay. Do I just have a basic ranged attack? Because we rolled up my marbles what their attacks would be. Thrown weapon, oh, that's a dart.
Yeah, so that would be it. Would be the same as your marbles.
Okay.
Those are really
As
big
far as your
marbles.
2 hit, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but it would give the 1 damage. Hold on.
Tell me it's a champagne bottle.
Yeah, like it was like a big magnum of champagne. So, that is an 11. And that is a success. I have a 16 in thrown weapon, so a success by 5.
Okay, well that's definitely a hit. And he can't. Okay,
You
and
can't dodge a bottle being thrown at your back of your head.
No. Well, and he can't do an active defense because he just actively attacked. I think. Listeners, I'm not an expert on GURPS. If we did something wrong, please let us know.
You'll have to jump into our Discord. Link in the bio.
We've only been playing it for 3 years. It's fine.
We have not done this much combat in 3 years.
No, this is true. This is true.
And these are totally new characters.
More talky before. Okay,
Yeah.
roll. Go ahead and roll damage.
What do I roll for damage? 1d6 or?
Let's do the same as a punch. Let's do what's your strength?
Hold on. Bear with. 13.
Okay, that's just a straight 1d6, no
1d6?
modifiers. Yeah.
2.
Okay.
Thunk. That's the sound it makes. Thunk.
Okay. And he's like, hey, what? Okay, and that brings us to Donovan.
I am going to. How does he look? How's he looking?
He's bad off. I mean, he's a regular dude, and he just got hit in the head with a champagne bottle, so he's about half health.
This is the punch guy.
Oh no, this is the normal henchman guy right in front of you.
Oh, the one that's attacked. Oh, I forgot there was a guy specifically attacking me. I am going to do a. Ooh, I'm trying to remember if it's one of the attacks is karate. I have karate. Several attacks have a proves damage. I'm gonna hit him.
All right.
Solid choice.
Yes. So I guess that's is that dex or is that strength?
Straight punch is dexterity equal to or less than your dexterity.
Right.
And then
Dex of 12, so that's 12 exactly.
okay, and damage is based on your strength. What is your strength?
Strength is 12.
So that's 1d6 minus 1.
1d6 minus 1, and then I feel like there is. Okay, and for karate, I add +2 per die. So.
Okay, so 1d6 plus 1.
Plus 1. That's 7.
7. Oh my gosh. Okay, you laid him out. He's on the ground unconscious.
Excellent. Well, that's 1 down.
Woo! There's got to be some way to mark him prone.
What am I, some kind of master GM?
Yes. Do nothing.
Well, some. Okay. Assign status effect.
He's
There
in
we go.
love.
No, it's okay. It's fine. We know what it means. It means he's in love with the floor at the moment.
Hey.
Nice.
It's covered in liquor.
Next up is Lorelei.
I think she's just gonna keep trying to keep this other henchman distracted. I think she's sort of assuming that if the rest of the party can deal with the big punchy guy, then the henchman will go away. So she's gonna fly at this one again.
Okay.
What did
Go
we do?
ahead,
I've literally forgotten what we just did.
make a roll versus your dexterity.
Oh yeah.
Just, yeah.
11 against 14, so success by 3.
Okay. And then and then it was just 1 damage.
Yeah, we just said
So-
it took 1 damage.
Okay.
But hopefully he's, not causing any other trouble because he's got a
Yeah.
fucking raven in his face.
that is very distracting. He is all scratched up and stuff, and he's freaking out trying to get the raven off of him.
Yep.
And that brings us to the bad guys. So the one guy is unconscious. This guy's going to look at his unconscious buddy, and the birds attacking his head, and bottles are flying everywhere. This is madness. He didn't sign up for this. He just wanted free booze. So he's going to start running away. Is Lorelei going to make any attempt to restrain him?
No, if he looks like he's running out of the shop, she's gonna chase him out. She's kind of hoping that she thinks he just needs to be out of the way. Like he's not the assignment, so she's just gonna flat behind him so that he doesn't change his mind. And I guess she's hoping that Donovan is gonna get out of the way. This henchman. Is he going out the window?
He's jumping through the window. He's breaking the glass,
cool.
and he's landing here next to Shatter outside the place, and that's as far as he's going to get. So Shatter, you can do something to him on your turn if you want, but he's trying to run for the hills. And the bad guy, Jason Sandu, he's got a dagger to his throat. He's going to throw a punch. He's going to try to punch Sunny.
Important question. Where is the capybara?
I probably left Captain Stugglefoot out next to Shatter.
Okay.
Okay, so
just because I knew that if I'm jumping on top of somebody, I don't want to be holding.
Oh no! So the other bad guy just landed on the capybara. That's bad.
No, I would have.
Snugglefoot's just pecking at him with his teeth.
And I would have made sure no glass got hurt Captain Snugglefoot.
Okay.
Protect Captain Snugglefoot at all costs.
At all costs.
Yes.
So his punch versus you, Sunny, is a success by 2. I feel like parry is
on his head.
Well, he can punch on his head, but so you can parry to try to block that. Parry is normally half the skill with the weapon you're using plus 3, and so whatever your dagger skill is, half of that plus 3 is what you need to make.
Okay, so
or less than.
Where it says the level, or on my character sheet.
So you've got some kind of skill for using your dagger?
Yes.
What is your level for that?
14. So and then I have DX plus 2, and then in the other little parentheses it says 8.
So if it's 14, then half of that plus 3 is 10, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you got to make 10 or less to parry.
And what am I rolling?
3 6-sided dice.
3 6.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a basic skill check.
I was thinking it was 1d6. I'm like, I think I'm going to make that. That's not good. A 6, a 6, and a 3. It didn't work.
Oh, that's a failure. So he's gonna do his damage, and okay. So he punches you for 10 damage.
That's not good.
No.
Okay.
How much health have you? Is that all of your health?
Oh, I'm still up. I have 15 total.
Oh, okay. Cool. Wow, you're really robust.
Wait, is it actually no? Where
girl.
am I looking? Is it HP or?
Yeah, HP.
HP, right? Yeah, and then I still have 5.
Cool.
Okay.
She's rugged farm stock.
Yeah.
All right, and then Sunny, what are you gonna do?
Very nice. I'm just trying to help here. You just need to come with us and it'll be fine. And I just kind of like stick the knife deeper in his neck to kind of give him a warning. And then I'm going to poof over, like, off of his shoulders, like over behind. I don't know how to make a ping, but basically, like,
You press and hold the
over
left
here.
mouse button. Yep.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
there you go. That's how you ping. But yeah, like, I don't see Sunny actually being the kind of person to actually, like, slice his throat. So she's just gonna kind of stab it in there, like, kind of just like prick him a little bit, and then.
I feel like that would be pretty drastic character development at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's evolved real quick.
think Sunny doing
Yeah.
that.
She just tears at his neck with her mouth. Ah! She, like,
as
no,
we
tear
all
his
look on
throat.
horrified. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was unexpected.
Oh no.
We took care of wolves on the farm.
Oh boy. All right. So next up is
And-
Shatter.
Well, first, can I, like, as right before I teleport, you know what? I'm going to try to kind of, as I'm teleporting, kick myself backwards and use my body weight to kind of knock him forwards, kind of knock him over. Can I do that? Even if he doesn't actually fall over, just for role playing.
I'm
And then
sure.
I poof
Yeah,
away.
you can do it for roleplay. Okay. And next up is Shatter.
So, I'm going to. So is this guy? Has he fallen out of the window? Like,
Yeah,
onto the
yeah.
ground?
He's on the street now.
So I'm going to pick up telekinetically the bigger pieces of the window pane that are like the sharp, jagged spear point window pane pieces, and I'm gonna fling them, aiming at Punch Guy's knees.
All right. Go ahead and make a ranged attack roll. It would be the same.
The thrown weapon.
The same as. Yeah.
All right, 6, 9, 12. So success by 4.
Okay. And go ahead and roll your damage. He's not going to make an active defense. He's confused by the lady just shoving him from who is magically piggyback riding it.
All right, hold on.
Go ahead and roll damage.
So, with my marbles, if I created a spear, it would be 1d3 plus 3. It would be 1d plus 3.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. This would be a spear.
Right.
A spear of window glass.
I'm
window
glad, because I rolled a 1. So,
Okay.
so 4.
Well, that's four more damage. Okay. So I know we have to wrap things up. Somebody's got an appointment they got to leave for in like 2 minutes. So I think with that last amount of damage done to him, he gets down on his knees and he's holding his bleeding knees and he's saying, "I give up. I surrender." And we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this session right here.
Yay!
We'll. I wanted it down and dirty mission so we could just try everything out. And I think you've successfully defeated your first supervillain, such as he is.
Awesome.
And we're in a good position to get into some serious superhero adventures in the future.
All right, let me read a real quick outro. It won't take very long. Our theme music is called Superhero, and it's from tabletopaudio.com. They've got hundreds of audio to go check out. If you join their Patreon, you can get all different kinds of revisions of it and add background music and ambience tracks to your next TTRPG session. From all of us at Mating Habits Presents, Super GURPS, thanks for playing games with us. Do it, Todd. Say the thing.
Sayonara, jerks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.